You're watching Screw It on SuppleWine TV. I'm your host, Mike Supple. Today's topic is about Disney. The land of no bubbles. Went down to Disneyland recently to celebrate my fiance's birthday, and Disney is all about celebrating. They try to give you pins for whatever it is you're doing. If you're not doing anything in particular, you're just there celebrating. So, I figure, celebrating, they're pimping it out everywhere. They do have wine in Disney. Of course, they're going to have some good bubbly wines, because what do you use when you're celebrating? What do you drink when you're celebrating? Champagne. So we went down there, brought the new Flip Minnow HD cam just to see what that handles. We could sneak it in a bunch of little places, so we'll see any footage you see in Disney is all on that little bad boy. We'll see how it stacks up to the regular camera. Got down to Disney, started the evening in downtown Disney, went to the Rainforest Cafe, have a little dinner, start the celebration early. Their wine list, not so interesting. They did have a great selection of single malt scotch and tequilas and other things, but they only had a couple of reds, a couple of whites by the glass, no sparkling wines whatsoever. Then we moved on to Captain Hook's Wine Cellar, something named along those lines in downtown Disney. They have a more extensive list. They are a wine cellar, so they had more things by the glass when it came to red and white, and they actually did have a couple of sparkling wines by the glass. They're both Italian, both pretty sweet. Not really what we were looking for. Gave it a shot anyway. And this is how they serve it. In a plastic cup. You gotta love it. At least it's a fresh bottle, so it is very bubbly. They weren't very good. So, first night in Disney, no bubbles. Next day, we spent the whole day in the park. Disney California has a wine license and they have several restaurants that do serve wine and various beers. Vineyards in the middle of the park. You can see, they actually do have some grapes growing in there. Went there to take a look at their full list, had some lunch. They did have some more sparkling options. Everything was by the glass, both red and white, and the sparkling. Everything was by the glass. You could get it by the bottle, but they had no separate bottle list, which is good. For by the glass, it means everything's accessible, everything is reasonably priced, you can try it out. You probably don't need a bottle of something when you're in the middle of the park going on rides anyway. But the long and short of it is, even though they had some pretty good red and white wines by the glass, particularly the Dr. Lewis and Riesling that I had with lunch was fantastic. It's got some nice sort of light apricot, sort of white peach flavors to it. The aromas are kind of muted. It's not a good glass for aromas, but it gets some really nice, almost tropical, with like a hint of pineapple going on, but it's mostly peach, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of lime. They didn't have any worthwhile sparkling. Again, nothing even real from champagne, which not that champagne makes the only good sparkling wines, but they make the best. And if you're celebrating, you usually want something that tastes really good. But they didn't even have any good quality American sparkling wines, didn't have any good quality Italian sparkling wines. They're just simply bubbles. And this is the reason why too many people say they don't like sparkling wine. Because they only drink it when they're celebrating something. You go down to Disney, you're celebrating, you want some sparkling wine, you try a glass of what they have, and it's not good. You think, oh, well, I'm not going to waste my money on sparkling wine again. And that's a problem. There are too many great sparkling wines out there. So Disney's fun. Get down there, go on some rides, buy some swag, and have a blast. But if you're celebrating, bring your own bubbly.